So in this question, for each graph below, select its possible equation from the list, and for the part B of the question, a graph is drawn on the axis below. The equation of the graph is y equals sin x plus b, where 0 less than equal to x less than equal to 360 degrees, and the x-intercepts are 130 degrees and r degrees. And we need to find the value of p and r. So that's part B. Going back to part A, I think it's interesting to draw all of these graphs and see which one matches. So then the first one, y equals square root of x minus 4, would look like, you can check with your graphing calculators, that would be something like this. So then if this is 4, then x is greater than or equal to 4. So this is a graph of y equals square root of x minus 4. The next one, y equals 4 to the power x. It's obviously an exponential graph. That's what it would be. 1 being the y-intercept, and then y equals x to the power 4. So that would be y equals x to the power 4. Then y equals 4 over x. So that would be reciprocal graph. Y equals 4 over x. Then y equals 1 out of 4 to the power x. So that would again be it would be something like this. So that is y equals 1 over 4 to the power x. So this is 1 y-intercept. Then y equals minus 4 x square. So y equals minus 4x square when inverted graph. So this is y equals minus 4x square, and then y equals 4 cos x. So the cosine graph with, of course, x is 0, y is 4. So this is 4. Okay, so this is y equals 4 cos x, and then I think we already have got one graph. So this one, we know this graph, we know it resembles this graph. So this is y equals 1 out of 4 to the power x. And so far we haven't figured out what this graph is, and number 2 is obviously it's going to be the last one, but we can also draw it and make sure that's the answer. So if we have this x and y axes and 4 and 4, you see that would be something like this, so minus 4. However, they've only drawn it partially. They've only drawn the positive side. So then this graph is y equals square root of 4 square minus x square. So that's y equals square root of 4 square minus x square. So that's the part A. And for the part B, it's only a 2-mark question, so there's nothing much we need to do here. I think what it would help is if you could draw the graph of sine x. The sine x obviously starts from 0, and then it would go something like, if this was 180 degrees, okay, and then of course this was 90. So then we could draw it as I'll go this far down. So this was our graph of y equals sine x. Then you see, it's very easy to see the shift in the graph. So this bit, so this is 180, and 180 minus 130 is 50. So it has moved by 50 degrees. So then sine x plus b. So we can say that b, this is the graph of sine x plus b. So p would be 50 degrees. And then when it comes to r, it's simply going to be 360 minus 50. So r is 360 minus 50, and that is 310 degrees. And that is the answer.